Hello, beautiful family. Welcome to episode 19 of my podcast, Clean Feet. On today's show, we are going to be talking about the Davidka Square bus bombing with my special guest, Gus Armstrong.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be on this show.
So, stupid little Gus, have you ever heard about the Davidka Square bus bombing?
No, I have not. What is it?
I see. The name does fit, doesn't it, Gus? Well, the Davidka Square bus bombing was a terrorist attack that occurred on June 11th, 2003, at about 5:30 p.m. Obviously, the attack was held in Davidka Square, and 18 lives were lost with an additional 100 that were injured. It's terrifying just imagining being there. I can only picture the sight of human blood and guts everywhere. All of the desperate civilians trying to save those who still might have a chance at surviving.
Oh, that sounds horrific. My regards go out to the families who lost loved ones in this attack. Actually, in any attack. Do we know who's guilty of committing the attack and what happened to him?
Well, the bomber is known to be Palestinian, and he disguised himself as a Jew so he wouldn't be noticed. Also, Hamas, which claimed they were responsible for the bombing, admitted that the cause of the attack was due to the assassination attempt on Abdel al-Rantisi.
Oh, so would this be related to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict that happened back in 1948?
Yes, that's right, Gus. This bombing is tightly related to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict.
Interesting. So that means that the feud between the Israelis and Palestinians is still happening to this day?
That is also correct. Although the tension between Israel and Palestine began to rise in 1948, there are still many attacks to this day that were initiated because of the past. The Davidka Square bus bombing is just one of the multiple terrorist attacks that occurred between the two countries. Now, let me tell you an interesting story of one of the survivors. Yaakov Bahar was one of the many civilians making an attempt at saving innocent people's lives. An article states that when Yaakov woke up in a hospital bed, he was holding his hands out as if he was carrying a baby. This was likely due to the fact that he saved 4 babies, yes, 4, from their impending doom on the bus.
Wow. He sounds like a hero to me. I can't believe he managed to save 4 children from the bus.
Yes, indeed, he was a hero. Crazy enough, the president at the time, George Bush, even had to say something as a result of this bombing. He said this: "Isolate those who hate so much that they are willing to kill." This quote goes to show that there are some people out there who are crazy enough to destroy other lives just because something doesn't go right for them. In this case, it was a suicide bomber just planning revenge.
Wow. I can't believe that. I can't imagine the pain and grief this person caused by harming so many others.